So today we're going to be setting up an incubator. It is this incubator. Get that off Amazon. So this is the base. It comes in a couple sections. So to start off, it states that you should fill a couple of reservoirs depending on, these are the reservoirs here. And it says depending on your humidity level at your home, you fill up 1 or 2 to begin with, and if you need to fill up more, the indication on the panel will tell you, what your humidity is, and you should add more water, or you can take some out if you need to take some out. But so we're just gonna fill some water. I'm just using regular tap water. I just filled a water bottle, and we will fill up a couple of those. So again, I just filled up a water bottle. I'm going to fill up a couple of these reservoirs. I'm going to kind of spread them out just so all the eggs have some water. Our humidity tends to run a little low, so I'm going to do 3. So then we got 3 reservoirs filled. I did this one down here, this one, and this one, just so we have like overall egg, humidity coverage there. So, and then we're going to put down this. And it's like a mesh, plastic mesh, grippy stuff right on the base. And this, basically they use this when your eggs start hatching. The little chicks have something to grasp onto so they're not slipping and sliding. So anyway, that is the base, and then we're going to put in our turner. This is the turner that comes with the kit. So each of these rotates, and I believe every couple of hours it'll rotate. But then this just gets set down in here, like so. And it should be a pretty nice fit in there. So then you get, depending on the size of your egg, you can get, this size egg, or this size egg, and it just sits in little turners. But this size egg, obviously you'll have to have less eggs per row because they're not all going to fit. So now we can just put the eggs in, and I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to put a color variation in here, and I dated all of the eggs. So like this egg here is from today, so I just write right on the egg. So today's 3. So you just mark the egg there, and you can set it wherever you want to. So same here, I'm just going to write 3 because that's the day that it was laid, and just keep going. This one was 3. And obviously some of the eggs are going to be bigger than the others, but that will happen. And usually the closer you get to this unit here, this motor, the harder the eggs are going to have to turn, so you don't want to get a huge egg near that or it won't turn. So that one should be fine there. And eventually you're going to have to mark the air sacs in there, but we won't do that until they start developing. And like this one, I just have to get the shavings off of before it goes in there. I use shavings for the nesting boxes. Let's get those in there. This one's from the second. So these eggs just come from different kinds of chickens. Like this one is obviously from an olive egger. This one's going to be from Americana. These are either going to be from Isa, or I have Marins also. So, and then I'm just going to continue putting the eggs in. So the rest of these are labeled. I labeled them as I picked them up the other days. So we're just going to put these in real quick. So that's all the eggs in the incubator. Now we just have to put the top on. So this step, we have to connect this wire here. Gets connected to this one from the top. Just like that. Snaps together. Slides together. It should go all the way down. So it's all the way down. So then the top just sits right on top like that. And then the plug gets plugged in right to the front here. So the plug-in for the incubator is pretty simple. So it's just, I don't know if you can see that very good, but it just gets plugged in. So you just got to make sure it gets plugged in the right direction. Push. And it should go down, and you can feel it when it stops. So that's that. And the cord looks like maybe 3 feet, 3-foot cord. So just make sure you have enough room for a 3-foot cord, I guess, to plug in, you know, what the display looks like at first. So, per the instructions, which we'll look at them, this shows you the different pieces on the first couple pages here. Alright, so unpacking and set up. So we are going to start our incubator from the first. So, set the eggs pointy side down. We did that. Close the cover and start the incubator. Press the reset to set again. So let's see. So I guess when you're first starting the incubator, there it is, the display here. You're going to hit this button, which looks like a red and green arrow. That's the reset button. So you just hit reset. And it resets to 2 hours. So every 2 hours the egg turner is going to turn the eggs, and then this is a countdown. This is how many days you're on. So tomorrow at this time it'll be, say, 1 day. So obviously chicken eggs are 21 days average, and then the turkey eggs are 28 days, guineas are about 28 days, and then geese are going to be longer, then go up to 35 days, 28 to 35 days. But this is your humidity, your temperature. You can adjust the temperature as need be, and this is your power button right here. So that's the screen set up there. And then the humidity, right now it says it's 71%. So this unit also comes equipped with an alarm for setting high or low humidity, and setting the high temperature alarm and the low temperature alarm. So we're going to do that. So to set the alarms, you basically hold this button, which is a set button, for 3 seconds. And there's your alarm for low. So, right, do that again. So you hold this for 3 seconds, that pops up. Then you just hit your... So this unit also comes where you can set up the high and low alarm for temperature and humidity. So we're going to set the alarm for the low first. So you press and hold this set button here for 3 seconds, and it comes up here, and then you hit the down arrow and you can see the humidity, high and low, and the temperature and everything. So we're going to start with the low temperature. We'll hit the set button again, and this says plus or minus, a degree above the temperature you want it. And you can just change that by using the up and down arrows, the fluctuation that you want. And then you just do that for each of the features. So I'm going to go, okay, so there's our high, our humidity. So set that. How that display runs. So this catalog has nice pictures in it. It shows you what to look for in each of the days, like day 3, day 6, day 8. So that's nice, especially for the beginners that don't know exactly what to look for, what you're looking at, when you go to candle the eggs. So for the first 18 days, the eggs, chicken eggs, will be turning every 2 hours. This gives you a nice little guide and tips and tricks. So that's nice. It gives you troubleshooting, so you can actually see, okay, I have too many clears or infertile eggs. Why? So, and it gives you reasons why that might be, so that's nice. And then it gives you, what your eggs are supposed to be at, what temperature and humidity is best. So that's nice. And then we have, here it says, this is plain and simple, yet the most important part of hatching. For humidity, 55% for the first 18 days, 60 to 65% for the last 3 days, and 37.5 degrees for temperature. So that's a little insight. So now I'm just going through each of my settings and just making sure that they are correct. So let's go with humidity. Set my thing. Set. High temperature. We don't want it to go above 38, so we'll set that. Temp 1 degree. That's good. right, so this is what it is right now, 33.7 degrees inside there, and this is obviously Celsius. So the temperature that you want it to be at is 37.5. So 37.5 degrees Celsius is what we're looking at. Just if you're interested in getting this incubator, this is the model that I have right here. This is the 48 egg. And it has the digital control panel, and it has the alarms, which is a really good feature, and it has an automatic turner inside, and it keeps track every 2 hours it will turn. Detachable cord, comes apart, it's plastic, so it'd be easy to clean, and you know, easy to take out those turner. And on day 18 you will take out that turner and just lay the eggs right on that plastic mesh floor that's on the bottom there, right above the water reservoirs. And then within 3 days the eggs should start hatching, and you're obviously gonna humidity is gonna be a little different toward the end, and we'll go over that closer to that day. All right, so just keep watching and see if we can get some eggs to hatch.